a whole, right? So we need to qualify our fair value gaps. And so how do we qualify a fair value gap, right? I get lots of questions about this. So if we just take a look at this losing trade to begin with, right? What we have over here is the way traders would mark this out, they would mark it out as an order block. And the reason they mark it out as an order block is because they might see something like this, right? They might see, oh, look, there's a breaker structure over here. So that would be a market structure shift or an MSS. So let's just label that. So traders would class this as an MSS. Then on top of that, they would see that price is left a fair value gap just over here. So this is the fair value gap that price is left. And also with ICT concepts, they may also project the Fibonacci tool. And they may use the Fibonacci tool like this. But what's actually happened if we play price on is that we ultimately get price hitting our stop loss. So why did that happen? Now, without even going to the ATAS footprint charts, right? What you can see is that even though we had a breaker structure over here, what time were we entering the market? So if I just get out the Asian range, right, we were entering inside of the Asian range, right? So this is the Asia range over here. So this is going to be midnight to about 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. UK time, sorry. So if you're entering inside of the Asian range, my advice to you is to not enter inside of the Asian range, right? That is the most important thing to understand. So if you're entering inside of the Asian range, typically those trades don't normally end well. So I have very strict hours when it comes to where I trade, right? So even though this trade did have some validity to it, right? We saw price sweeping the Asian low, and then we had somewhat of a market structure shift. This here could be seen as the Judah swing. And yes, we left a fair value gap. Yes, we were in discount as well, but you're entering inside of the Asian range. So I personally wouldn't do that. Okay, so with that being said, if we go over to the ATAS footprint charts, we can understand what was going on. So this is the ATAS platform. It's the same exact chart you saw on gold on